I hit the button.
Ugh.
We're live.
Welcome to the Scale Builders Guild.
To Harleydesigns.
I hope everybody heard me.
Same tricks.
Hear us say, I hate you. Welcome back to the show, Josh.
Welcome back to the show, Matt. You missed a week too.
Yeah, but we kept it going, didn't we?
Because you were sick.
I was sick. I was so dizzy. In fact, I was dizzy again yesterday too, but I fought through it. I don't know what's going on. Probably dying.
You're getting old. To check in where you're watching from and
how much money you saved for the Christmas list tonight.
Yes. Matt and I have Christmas list items to discuss in a game format.
A game style format. Where I don't really know how to lose at this game. It's a pretty fun game.
Well, the losers are the ones watching, I guess.
No.
I'm kidding. You are
we are the losers.
We are the losers. That you're watching the losers.
You're watching the losers tonight.
We are the losers. Agreed. Thank you for spending your time with us.
Yeah, thank you for sure.
And
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm glad to be back too. I'm sorry I missed 2 weeks ago. But then I had Rich on last week, and you had Rich on the week before, so it was like double Rich.
Yes, much. I'm just making sure.
I've
heard a couple of people mention audio. I'm just going to double check my audio source. No, it should be.
Yeah, you were cutting out a little bit here and there, so it might have just been you.
Okay.
DK said, "But we like these losers."
I know. I don't know why you guys do, but I'm glad you do.
Yeah, not sure either. Ian Turbut said, "Stop sniffing MEK, and the dizzy should go away." I haven't been doing a lot of styrene lately, but I just leave the bottle open, so
you just that way.
That might do it. There's sound. Turn up your volume, Craig.
It does sound kind of weird. That is interesting because nothing should be different.
Yeah, everything's exactly the same as always. So I don't know what it could be.
Oh, wait. I do know.
Is that shirt purple? No, Nick. This shirt is
there.
Red and
maybe
blue,
my audio is
navy.
My audio should be better now.
Oh, that's way better now.
Aha.
What were you doing before?
I was using one of the 4 microphone options that I have. It was running through RTX, which is what I checked. But I didn't have the right...
Yeah, you sound so much better now. And that's saying a lot because you always sound terrible.
I'm in
I got My Trick RC checking in. Hello, My Trick RC. That's Dan, I believe, from My Trick RC.
A pre mail call. I got a new cup from Scale Crawler Fab Shop. Ben in our... Well, you can see Scale Crawler Fab Shop in the chat.
Yeah, must be nice.
So I had to make a very spicy, extra spicy Bloody Mary.
I guess mine's lost in the mail.
I think I put a pickle in here, but I forgot. It's because it's not my first one.
Josh is always forgetting where he put his pickle. Dave Zilla's checking in. Hello. DK said, "I'd prefer you use my pronouns. D. Snuts." That's his new name now. D. Snuts.
Oh,
God, unbelievable. Hello to the Mod Squad. Hi guys, how's it going?
Yes, I'm. Last week I was I was on my way to Mississippi during the live stream, so I wasn't able to watch even, but that's okay. And then last night I had a video call that I had to be on, and I couldn't finish watching your live stream on video editing. So I hope to finish watching that because I would like to see.
None of these things will help you. None of these things will help you.
Yeah, I would like to see the way that you do it so that I can just let you see if I can find some tips for you to help you. Things that I've learned over my years of editing.
Yeah, your years instead of decades. It would be really interesting though, like if you were like, yeah, don't you don't you do this? Everybody does this. And I'm like, what?
I would love to just record one of my video editing sessions and then just give it to you and just be like, how'd I do?
To be honest with you, most of the time when I'm cutting this stuff, it's not the same process that I use for when I'm cutting commercials, because it's an entirely different ballgame. I'm so beholden to the clock when I'm cutting commercials that I am always thinking about how much I can cram into 30 seconds and still make it feel like I'm not rushing it.
Gotcha.
Whereas in this end of the hobby, it's like, if the video's 10 minutes and 20 seconds long, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all.
I mean, I'm often also thinking about how much I can cram into 30 seconds, but, it's...
Where can I put that pickle in 30 seconds?
Seriously, I'm pretty sure I put that in here, but I don't see...
Hello, Scale Metal Supplies. Hi, Matt, checking in from the Pickle Palace.
I wonder if Nicole stole it.
She keeps your pickle in the other room.
So
Josh isn't allowed to keep his own pickle. Yes.
Hey, Ben, thank you, sir. Scale Crawler. Happy holidays to Josh and Nicole. Appreciate your donation, Ben,
that's
as
nice.
well as the cup, because it's working quite
Aussie
well.
RC Queen, thanks for the Australian dollary dues. I bought an early Christmas present for myself, the SCX6.
And
That's a
in
pretty good present
Aussie
for
land,
yourself.
that's quite the present.
That's a $1,500 present, I do believe.
Down there, I would say especially. Is that a Bloody Mary? That's what I'm drinking. Oh, see, Ken venturing up. Yes, it is. Lots of pepper, lots of Tabasco.
Bloody Marys are nice, but let's be fair, the Caesar is better.
That's just a red beer, right?
No, that's a chelada. A Caesar is Clamato, which is tomato juice and clam juice. It just, you got to give it a chance. One of these times I'm going to ship you Clamato, because I don't think you can buy it where you are.
I don't think anybody can buy it. I think they...
They're not allowed.
Some people are forced to. I think that's the...
Dana said he'd like to hear the commentary from both of ourselves, talking to ourselves while we edit.
Oh, can I tell you what happened to me last night while editing the Scale News?
Yeah, 850 crawlers, thanks very much. I will ask him about that as soon as he's done this story.
Last night while editing Scale... So I didn't film it the night before because I just got home like 10:30 at night. It didn't happen. I procrastinated actually filming this game because I had that video call first. So I didn't end up starting to film till like 9:30 at the very best. Anyway.
Was it a job interview?
No, it was not.
Was Horizon finally making good on that shirt?
Yeah, exactly. They gave me the shirt and the pants now.
Gotta do the interview. Gotta at least give him the interview.
I fell asleep in my chair while editing.
Good for you.
So I woke up.
That's a sign of a good editor.
Yeah. I don't know how long it was. Maybe 15 or 20 minutes. All I know is that I woke up and it was after midnight and I hadn't finished the edit or the captions or finishing a thumbnail or up.
Oh my God.
I don't know. But yeah, just straight.
You're like, I'm just going to shut my eyes for 1 second.
I don't even remember the thought of it.
Yeah. I've fallen asleep at work, but that's because I was there for 72 hours already. And they were like, you got to go to bed.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't. I got to stay. They're like, just lie down on the couch.
See, I've done those long stints at the office. I don't think I ever did more than 48 hours, but that was
amateur.
The only reason that I made it at all was because of ADHD assisted medicines. Like,
oh yes, my wife's ex-boyfriend had a prescription for that because he needed it. And I remember Rebecca telling me a story about having to study or like cramming for an exam and taking one and being like, the whole night long.
I tell you what. Yeah.
So here's the question I have for you, because you weren't around when I got this and showed it off in the mail call last week. Thanks for shipping this my way. Did you have anything to do with the body before this came to me?
0.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. So if there's any poor cuts or anything like that, it had nothing to do with me.
All right. Well, then, thanks, Old Time RC, who just popped into the chat here. We didn't forget you. Sorry, busy shipping portals. I'll mail you a 124 Shippy radio and a few clear bodies. Do you want portals for regular or four-wheel steering? Thanks very much for all those questions and sending me more stuff. For portals, regular. Let's go regular. Thank you. So I guess I have you to thank for this.
Is it off center? Yeah.
Very much so. Extremely off center.
That was not me. I cannot remember if I remembered that.
I was like, that's a Josh job, 100%. I was like, if anyone could screw up putting a hole into a clear piece of Lexan, it's got to be Josh.
Nope. No, it was not.
I looked right at it and I went, Josh.
So you know what? There you go. I'm glad that I can wipe my hands of that accusation. Unfounded.
Well,
I don't know that
not unfounded. Not unfounded. I've seen you screw up a lot of stuff.
I don't know that you like, as far as accuracy with things like that. I don't know that I don't know that I have a bad track record. Now,
I'm just basing it off of your usual standard of not looking carefully at things or reading directions.
I could understand if you were thinking that it was a body related thing, because I'm painting and things like that. Yeah,
exactly.
But
those are sort of not your strong points.
Also,
reading labels is not really a strong point either.
That's details.
That'll take off
unimportant details.
Stickers.
Yeah. Jeremiah Salber.
There's
for one, Ben also. Yes, thank you. I will continue to hold the glass in the NASCAR school of logo placement.
Right.
What kind of
Skill Crawler Fab Shop? Thank you, Ben. Matt, shoot me your address in our mod chat. I will certainly do that, but you don't have to send me anything. I was just playing with you. I have a lot of glasses from people. That's very kind of you. Thanks very much.
Oh man, Jeremiah Salberg also wanted to build my kids 2 rigs. Would be worth picking up 10.2 raw builders kits, or just find 2 used 10.2. Budget $500 for 2 rigs. Absolutely buy 10.2 based, but I would suggest finding some RTR based rigs, like used deadbolts or honchos, or you might even be able to, if you like really shop around, you might be able to find 2 new rigs, like 10.2 deadbolts or something like that, or honchos in that price range. So definitely buy used, because I think you'll be able, or definitely buy 10.2s, because I think you'll be able to find them in that vein for about that money. So
yeah,
it's the way to go.
That would be my recommendation too. There's still so many great parts for the 10.2s.
For sure.
Yeah.
So simple platforms, super strong. I mean, it's a great platform.
Yes.
Found my pickle.
He's fishing around in there. Found my pickle.
Found it. It's right there.
What a creep. Moose Jaw said, yes, Josh, leave all bodies uncut. Or Josh leaves all bodies uncut for a reason.
I did hand Moose Jaw the entire Becky project, the long wheelbase Unimog. Here.
Oh, yes.
I like to just give the entire vehicle with the body attached, being like, you store this for a while.
Good luck with that. Darwin said, Matt, return the favor of the glass with the motorcycle body. Or no, I think he's saying with all the bad holes in the here you go, Josh. Here's your motorcycle body back. It'll look like just it got hole punched by like one of those single hole punch.
Adding lightness.
It doesn't matter. He's never going to run that motorcycle anyway. I could literally keep that for the rest of my life. And you know Josh would never, ever worry about it.
I you know what I haven't done? I did not add the motorcycle to my spreadsheet. I created a spreadsheet of the current vehicles that I own.
Good Lord, man.
So I better put that on here. Fajan.
West Desert Wheeler checking in. Hello.
You know what?
He says his name at the beginning of every video. Hey, it's Ding Dong from West Desert Wheeler. Is his name Josh too?
I mean, sounds like a. You know,
I feel bad if it is.
In his vehicles, does he sound very intelligent and like well?
Yeah, with the complete opposite to what you sound like. So it can't be Josh.
I've also put down a value for each of the vehicles on this list.
Logan.
I guess I should put one down for the Fajan as well.
You're putting values?
Yes. I'm putting down $300 for that vehicle.
No.
So, yes, I have.
Won't sell.
These are all basically like complete or nearly complete vehicles. No parts or like just chassis alone. So I made a big spreadsheet with the vehicles and approximate value, things like that. This is mainly in case that I die or Nicole kills me, that she can understand what she needs to sell each of these for.
If she didn't kill you and she found that list and you were dead, she would revive you and then kill you again for the value of everything there.
Yeah.
She would be so angry if only she knew.
I told her. I was just like, hey, just in case. Like,
you should have two separate spreadsheets.
Right.
You should have the spreadsheet for the actual value, which lives with me.
Right.
Or somebody close by to you who can sell all your shit for the real price it is. And then the Nicole spreadsheet, which is like, this one's actually free. They decided to give me this one, and they gave me that one as well. And this one I got in a trade.
I mean, I will not discuss the total number that was in that list or the total summed value, because both are embarrassing.
Yes. I don't doubt it at all. So Logan, you definitely have to start your next video by saying, hey, what's up? It's Ding Dong from West Desert Wheeler.
Today I'm going to show you my four-wheel steer Capra.
I'm going to be watching, so you better do it. All right. Are we going to do...
We are going to do the
mail
Christmas
call
thing today, but yes,
we got to do mail call first.
I have a lot.
Fajan, I paid $300. It's worth $4.99.
It will be after Matt paints it.
After I'm done with it.
I have some donations that I want to cover first. First, Scott Otto, thank you very much, sir. Hey, has Vanquish ever thought or talked about doing deep dish wheels? Yes, we have thought about it. It's definitely it's one of those thoughts. I would like to. Just basically Hawaii style, like 3 inches wide, super narrow tires. But it has been a thought in the past. But obviously not something we've offered yet. Thank you again. Hell, Billy.
These are kind of deep.
Those are deep, absolutely. Those are old school American racing wheel style. I like them. And why did you disappear?
From Russia with love. In Soviet Russia.
That was very odd.
Lathe turns you.
Hell, Billy, thank you. I'm a huge fan of both of you, but I ordered the first round of SCX24 Portal upgrade after seeing it on Josh's channel, and they work great. Awesome. They're a cool little deal. It's fun to see.
They are cool.
Them on an SCX24 for sure.
I'm gonna put them on the Defender because that thing isn't high enough already.
The Defender?
Yeah, you
have a Defender? Oh, that's not a Defender.
This one. Yes, it is.
Don't call that a Defender.
I'm just kidding. It's a Series 2A.
Okay. Still, I don't even know what. You should come up with a different name for it still. Something.
The Defriender.
Yeah. Something more offensive. And Timothy, much appreciated. Thank you, Tim. Help with your headstone after Nicole finds your spreadsheet. I told him, like, hey, I had the conversation with her. I'm like, P.S.
I love you very much.
If anything were to happen, God forbid, of course, I have a life insurance policy, and there's a spreadsheet of the vehicles.
You're going to be rich. I'm worth a lot more dead than alive.
You go ahead and take care of them. And, like, so.
Yeah. Ozzy RC Queen, thank you again. When's the gay lumberjack Christmas party? And am I invited? I was invited, but it's on the same night as my work party, so I got to go to that instead.
Oh, I got.
Scale Crawler Fab Shop, thank you again, Ben. Matt really enjoyed the post-editing Premiere Pro stream last night. Looking forward to the continued series. Yeah, there will be more to come on that, because I think it is useful, and someone had a great idea of them submitting videos that I watch like live on the YouTube.
Ooh.
And then kind of commenting on critiquing their videos, which I would be happy to do. Somebody suggested also that they send me all their footage and I cut their videos for them. I was like, that sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Please don't make me do that.
Yeah, don't make me do. Now, I would like to see it done I would like to see them put up like a 2-minute video and then uploading 10 minutes worth of footage that they used or whatever. And then you get 5 minutes. You do it speed round style like you did Lightroom
Speed
Live.
round. Oh my God.
And you just go through and but in that instance, I really think that we need the golf commentator going. So you're not thinking about just in the back. And now Matt's looking at he's adding a vignette. Yep.
You can tell that he subscribes to that rule of if you cannot solve it, dissolve it. It's my favorite line that I said last night. Blind Guy RC, thanks very much. Hey man, I felt pretty dumb asking about servo mount screws when they were in the mount. Oh, that was last night on the chat. He's like, how do I get this servo in without the screws? Oh, they're in there. He's all good though.
That's great. Do you have mail call items to call?
Of course.
Why don't you start?
Matt Carlson said, did Matt have a talk with his wife to rotate his tires if he passed?
Like,
rotate my tires. And I love you. I do have a mail call. Gunnar Nissen sent me a whole bunch of jerky.
Oh, the teriyaki.
Satisfied jerky. This is the one that's open right now. I didn't finish it all in one go. I feel very bad for not eating it all at once. Like I opened it and then put it away like a normal human being.
That's not you are the minority. Every other person in here who's bought a bag of jerky would agree that there's no point in a resealable top.
I don't eat a lot of meat.
You're an absolute
What do you want me to do?
Person.
All right. Anyway, he sent me a bunch of flavors. I've already smashed through the turkey jerky, teriyaki here. The mango habanero is my favorite one, and I'm saving that.
I will say, even being the beef fan that I am, the turkey jerky, is underappreciated and freaking amazing. I don't apologize.
It is quite good. I don't apologize either. I like the turkey jerky.
So,
the Deep Ender. That's a good name for it. Or the Offender. That's also good names.
Offender is fantastic.
Yeah, I think we'll go with the Offender.
Travis Elliott also had that here as well. The Offender. Like, that's...
That's perfect.
Stamped that it's been done.
Yeah, no erases. Craig Thompson, well done. Thank you. Okay, so yes, I got jerky. What else did I get? Anything I can't show you? No, Scale Built UK sent me one of his dashboards.
For the Phoenix.
Yep.
I've been seeing
So
those
that'll
pop up
replace that. Yeah, there's a bunch of other parts here. He like redid the shifter doodads. And there's a little bit of I guess this is like they're more gauges.
Gauge pods for on top of the dash.
I guess it goes like something like that probably. That's cool. And then a new like cup holder, and there's some more switches on there, and all the stickers to go with that too.
Stickers.
So there are lots of cool stickers.
I like it.
And I messaged him today to thank him for sending it out, and he goes, "I'm kind of going crazy from making these." And I said, "How many have you made?" And he goes, 80.
If you guys aren't familiar with who we're talking about, Scale Built on Instagram. He's out of the UK, I believe, and he just makes he's got nice builds overall, but he makes a couple of products for people, some digital screens, some of these nice dashboard setups. Check him out on Instagram though, definitely worth the look, even if you just want to follow his Instagram. So
that's it right there, Scale Built.
Yeah, almost exactly like it sounds. So it's not focusing on mine, but that's fine.
That doesn't matter. Who cares about you? It's my channel. All right. Yeah, so he sent me that. Do you have stuff? Because I don't want to, like...
I do.
I don't want to be like, I'm done now, and then you've got like 10 minutes of stuff to go through.
First thing I have is a Spectrum radio.
Are you feeling okay?
Right? I got this for some how-to stuff for like the Phoenix, trying to show people how things are programmed. DX5
You mean this one?
Pro.
You mean this one?
Is that
Yes.
that the same one?
It's
Cool.
a DX5 Pro.
Is it a good radio? I don't know, but
It's a great radio.
Well, that's
it's the
fantastic.
best one they make right
I'm
now.
still a Futaba person, but I want to make sure that I can answer questions with some actual first-hand knowledge. I think that's a good thing to do. So
jump up here.
I've got that.
Go for that one. All right.
I bought myself a couple of more LiPo bags because I never have enough when I'm charging, and I don't like charging outside of LiPo bags. So I charge in one, put in the next one, blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. I got 4 more pairs of BFG crawlers because I thought that I might have been low. And let's see. I got some ProTech 640T servos, which I'm planning to use as micro servos for shifting a custom VFD twin transmission. I needed another ProTech LiPo for my Futaba radios, so I got one of those. I got 2 sets of SSD brass knuckles for the Capra, for my 4-wheel steer Capra.
Oh, right.
And I got a RC 4-wheel drive Christmas card and ornament.
They're always doing those ornaments. I get one every year, and I'm like, you know what? I don't put up a tree.
They cartoonized everybody that that works there. They did a pretty good job.
Yeah. What's Mike's? What's his?
I looked at
character.
his. Where was Mike? Yeah, he's like I don't know what you call that, but
I couldn't see it.
Likewise, I don't care about yours. So then I got a
oh my god, dude!
package that someone sent to me. This is from Northwest Scale Designs. I believe that this is their newest scattergun chassis, they call it.
Is that because of all the holes in it?
It's got some holes. It's got a forward motor mount.
Ah, cool.
As you see, that's adjustable in ways, and it's got the panhard on there and all those things. So this came. I've got some SCX 10.2 honchos that I bought a while ago that are still in the box. So I think I'm going to try and do like a swap over. Like see how much of it. It does need a transfer case. I got one of those coming from Team Garage Hack. So I picked up their
TGH.
Picked up their transfer case. That'll go in here.
It's a good transfer case.
Then I got a big box full of foams from Crawler Innovations, and I won't go through all of them.
Thank you.
It's a lot of foam. There's a bunch of cell blocks in there, like these, which are...
Oh, those are cool.
These are
Is that for tools?
I think these are called the short block. These work really well on like pan chassis cars, like the Losi Laser Nut or drag cars. But I also use them on a number of other ones. But yeah, they also have tool holder spots. And then this is
You
for
can
like
put shocks in there.
I believe you could, but this is also for like holding a smartphone or device. Is why this slot is up there. Works really well though. I really like this.
That's
form
cool.
factor.
That's
I've
good.
got a few of these.
I like that. I
And
might
then
have to get a couple of those myself.
Other notable things are SCX6 foams. You can see they're about the size of my head. Quite large.
Well, that means Josh's head is about 7 inches tall.
I do wear a 7 3/4 hat. So,
all right. Jimmy Two Horses, thanks very much. $5 for the Canadian Survivors of Cobra Chicken Attacks Foundation. Which is a Canada goose, I believe. Cobra Chicken. They're evil.
there we go.
They're very
Okay.
evil. All right, now it's my turn.
Yes. I have some donations to get back to that I did not miss, and I will repeat. So go for it, Matt.
I also got some crawlers.
Just 2 pairs?
Well, I've already got them on 1, 2, 3 trucks. So I got to build some wheels. I've got the new the Vanquish wheels with the junk on them, making up the rings.
I have them on 8 trucks in this room.
How about one-upsmanship, eh? Oh, I got... Whoa! I didn't know I got this many. I got 2 sets of Proline's big bore scalar shocks. Scalar. I hate that word. Scalar shocks. Anyway, apparently good shocks. I'm going to give them a go. And then they also sent along all of the spring rates. So I have those as well.
Nice.
And then what's this? Scalar rebuild kit. So that's pretty cool. I got 2 boxes of my favorite filament.
Oh, you got
This
the
is
silver?
this Prusa Galaxy Silver.
I need to
Galaxy.
I'm getting dangerously low.
The world. Galaxy. What else? Oh, yeah. I got that 4-wheel steering, the Bastons thing. You sent that along last week.
I did.
But I put it in an SCX24 just to give it a shot. And boy, if that isn't fun. I'll tell you, man, a little bit of crab walking.
I'm telling you, you should have accepted the 4-wheel steer Capra because I'm having a blast.
Yeah, that's the wrong time of year here for that.
I agree. You're probably much better off with a 4-wheel steer SCX24.
I am. It's true. But it is pretty cool. I even said so. I said that's pretty cool, Paul. But I'm gonna pass.
Yep.
What I did say though is I'll take the SCX6 Gladiator. So send that my way.
Yeah, just go ahead and send that early.
Send that one early. I'll test it out. They're not making it. They're not gonna. It's not gonna happen.
It would be.
I wish it would.
I do too. I would.
There's a lot of SCX6s. If they did an SCX6 deadbolt and it was like super like discounted because it's unlicensed and it's just like crappy deadbolt body, you know what we could do?
See how fast they'd go?
Yeah. No. Budget build off.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Just for the sheer comedy of it being not of a budget vehicle. West Desert Wheeler, thank you very much. Next budget build, you should both ship the trucks to me and I run them on my terrain for a video. For a final ding-dong trail run.
If you call it that.
We're in.
Consider it.
Yeah, definitely. He does have some nice terrain out there in the
Utah is
Utah?
the best. That's why Utah
best.
is one of my favorite places.
Yes. Ken Venturino, the DX6R is discontinued. I presume that there will be a replacement for that one soon.
The DX14R. I've heard about it. It's coming. It's around the corner.
It's the SCX6R.
Yeah. I did miss some donations I want to go over. Blind Guy RC, thank you very much. Hey man, hope the trip's all good. Found out I had to bore out the motor mount slot to fit the Crawlmaster in the Origin 3 gear. You have a Crawlmaster sealed can motor. Yes, that can be the case.
That's what the hole in the middle is.
Keep doing that. Keep doing that on camera, Matt. Good job.
I'm trying to find your pickle.
Mr. Burris, thank you, sir. There's a guy in Ohio, Scale Guru, that has a Vanquish Ripper they are asking or thinking about selling for $10,000. Number one.
Saw that one.
Yep, that's
saw it.
Not an uncommon price to see, honestly. That's just the nature of collecting some things sometimes.
It's true. That's why I got out of the vintage baseball card game.
I'm jumping headstrong into Pokemon cards. Jimmy Two Horse, thank you, sir. $5 for Nicole's repatriation as a U.S. citizen.
Scale Crawler Fab Shop, thanks very much. Matt, have you ever eaten Spam? Yes. We had this conversation in the mod chat. And yeah, I've eaten Spam before.
I didn't have Spam
until
fine. 2017 when Tony used it to make breakfast burritos. And he was like, I'm putting Spam in the breakfast burritos. I was like, what?
Fried, it was fried Spam, right?
I believe he fried it first and then
yes.
put it in. Was delicious, but that was the first time that I'd ever had Spam. I did not grow up in a Spam-filled household. Dale C, thank you, sir. One of us plebes, says the guy with the CNC. I mean, I have a CNC machine, but I have like 2 pairs of good jeans. So,
are those your funeral jeans?
No, I shouldn't say that. I have 2 pairs of jeans without holes. They're not.
Those are your wedding and funeral jeans.
And work and everything. I think I literally have 2 pairs of jeans that are that don't have holes in them.
You know how many pairs of jeans I got rid of this weekend?
I feel like you're someone who has 40 pairs of wearable in public jeans.
I probably gave away 12 pairs of jeans.
That is a 6-year supply of jeans for me.
Because I was like, I don't think this wide of a boot cut is ever coming back.
I have never given away a pair of jeans because of fashion fear. That
doesn't surprise me in the
least. Have jeans.
Says the man who wears a t-shirt everywhere.
Yes. Listen, I used to wear nice clothes to work all the time. But now...
And then they laughed at you because you work in a machine shop, basically.
Now, I'm like, jeans are unable to get dirty unless something tragic happens. Other than that, jeans are wearable for more than a week on end. And I won't say that maybe more than 2 weeks on end hasn't happened.
Some of them are made intentionally without the idea of being washed.
I'm just saying.
Nudie, the brand Nudie jeans, you're not supposed to wash them.
Okay.
I don't own a pair of those. Gunnar Nissen, thanks very much. Let's do a live stream takeover Christmas special. 15% off until Christmas Day using live stream takeover 1521 at checkout.
That is a long coupon code.
It's a long-ass coupon code.
Coupon. Live stream takeover 2021.
No, 1521.
1521. There you go. Live stream takeover 1521. Satisfied jerky. There you go.
It's very satisfying. Thank you, Gunnar. That's great.
It is. Let's see. Team Garage Hack, thank you for the $5. Thanks, fellas. Yes. And thank you for the transfer case because it's a great fit. You don't cut bodies. Do you ship them? Yet to be proven.
Robinson Dayback, thank you. Hello from Wisconsin. That's it. No. Which one of you two could do the unibody challenge? Cherokee XJ styrene build. Possible challenge. Josh already looks afraid.
Well, just because of the unibody.
That's a challenge. That's a big challenge.
If anybody could do it, it's me. But the fact that it's a Cherokee takes me out of it.
Uh-huh.
And Matt likes Cherokees, but only the new ones that aren't even Cherokees. So
yeah, the Fiat Cherokee.
Yeah, the Fiat Cherokee. The upper button Cherokee. The top button Cherokee.
I'll have you note that this button is not done up right.
Yeah, you're in relaxed mode, I can tell.
I can't swallow anymore.
Let's get into our Christmas list. 2021
right.
RC Christmas list items.
Stand by. Ken Venturino, thank you. Thanks, guys. Keep up the good work.
Yes.
You
Scott
must be talking
Oaklander,
to me.
thank you. How did you grow up in Nebraska and not eat Spam? Because we lived in Nebraska surrounded by like alive cows, so we could deaden a cow and then just have meat right away.
Is it deadening? You're deadening cows now?
I can go into more details because that is my entire childhood.
Oh, yes, I remember. Yeah, you grew up in an abattoir. Fistful of Throttle, thanks very much. SCX6 Lloyd? Anyone? Hello?
I want the SCX6 Yeet. I just...
What's the Yeet?
That should be the name of a body, and it should be made by J Concepts. And I don't know what it should look like yet, but I think
I'll do you one better. The SCX6 She.
Yes, Yeet is still too trendy for J Concepts.
Yeah, oh, way too trendy. They'll make that body 10 years from now. All right, yes, let's get into this because I worked real hard on putting this list together.
I did too. So Matt and I discussed some categories before this show. So we're going to do a under 100 category, an under 200 category, and then a vehicle category. And in the vehicle category, we have some other qualifiers that we're going to discuss. But we also discussed some rules, being that if one of us says the item before the other, then it's off the table. The other person can't use it and has to replace it with another inferior item.
Okay, well, I already put my list up, so that means all of my answers are the right ones. I linked
my list, though, in the description below so that I could modify it if you stole an item without screwing up the live chat.
Oh, damn it.
Forethought. Because
I don't have a website.
You do have a website. It's the title of your channel.
I guess I do have a website. I will edit mine later.
The title of my website is also the title of my channel. Well, kind of. It's harleydesigns.com.
Pickle.
The first category, items under $100. These are RC specific items. So
they are.
For the RC enthusiast, most specifically, even all of mine are basically RC.
All of mine are RC. Everything on this list is RC.
I have some things that are not fully.
I have one thing that I thought of afterwards for that section that we briefly talked about, but I didn't do.
That's fine. I'll use that in the scale news or something.
Oh, it's good.
So, okay. Top items under $100. I'm going to let you go first. I'm going to give you the advantage.
All right. Here's the first one. Proline Hyrax 1.0s pre-mounted on their beadlocks.
I'll give you that.
It's like $25 a pair. Wait. Is it? $27 for 4.
They come in a set of 4.
Yeah, $27 for 4. I already have them on my what's this called again? Micro Shark.
Micro Shark. Do.
Stop. Great looking tire, and it's a plastic beadlock.
It is.
Little
I have them
beadlock
as
wheel. Yeah, they look great.
right here.
Nice foams in there. Sorry, I'm squeezing the one behind you. Excellent tire. Great for like a buggy like this.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with how they look.
I think that I haven't used these yet because I do have a taller one on my budget build off one. I think that I'm going to use these on a portal based truck.
Oh yeah. Okay. I might maybe I'll put portals on the Micro Shark.
Not a bad idea.
Cool. That'd be kind of cool. All right, so that's my first item.
My first item is an item that I also have, and it's again on this year, the ProTech little car stand. Have you ever bought one of these?
No.
They're crazy cheap, like barely over $20, and they're just a solid little stand. They rotate. They've got some like detents, so it locks into position. You can use it as a shock building stand as well. It's just super simple and super cheap. But like if you're looking for gifts or if you're looking for something like fairly cheap to recommend to somebody who wants to get you a gift but you know isn't going to spend $100 and who would spend $25, like I use this all the time still. Now I do like there's obviously a lot of car stands that I use, but I really like this one for how cheap and simple it is. So
cool. I've never used one ever.
Honestly, throw it in on your next A-main order. They're good. They're decently priced all year round, but during the holidays, they're usually like
dirt cheap,
especially good priced, and it's worth looking into. So they're by EcoPower, which is an A-main house brand, which is why they're such a good price. But just throw it in on your next order. It's worth it.
Cool. All right.
Oh, I want to mention clarity. I am using affiliate links on some of these.
Yeah, same here. In fact,
affiliate
all
links,
of them are
if you want to
links.
use them, it helps Matt and I out, but full clarity.
Yep, full clarity.
Clarity.
For clarity's sake.
Yeah. You're up again.
All right, here we go. The next thing on my list, the Dynamite infrared temp gun. Ha-ha! Was that on your list?
It is, but it's under the cat toy section.
Oh, because it's got a laser in it. Yeah. The one I have is the E-Tech City, which is also an excellent brand.
That's actually the exact one that I have. And you know how many times I've had to replace the batteries because Nicole uses it as a cat toy all the time?
Oh my God.
I've needed it several times. Be like, where's
my temp gun? Oh, I've been using it with the kitties. Anyway, $24.99. For a similar one to this. It's actually probably exactly the same unit, just the Dynamite one is blue. But super easy to use, very handy if you are gearing outside of the norm. Also, if you're doing a speed run. Also, if you want to know your own temperature.
Or the temperature of random things anywhere around the house. Great
I'm 93, 92. I'm 92.
I would check mine, but it is obviously in the living room. And Chief knows the exact sound of the trigger button on it. You click it, and he's like, are we playing? Because I assume we're playing right now.
Amazing.
The next one on mine, kind of a repetitive one from the last one. I know I just did that little EcoPower stand.
Another stand?
It is, because it's the cell block stands, no matter the form factor. I've got one linked. Obviously, I use cell blocks under like every vehicle in this one. And if you saw that spreadsheet, there's a lot of them. Yeah, Matt does too. So I know that that makes 2 stands on that, but they're like $10. So they're even like half the price of the EcoPower one.
I only use them on the trucks that I don't want to rotate every day.
I'm just saying, like the amount of cell blocks that I have, I don't regret it for a minute. You can never have too many. So
that's true.
That's the last car stand on my list, though. I promise.
Yeah, sure it is. Patina Guy, thanks very much. Good to see you. Hello. If Proline makes a Power Wagon for the SCX6, I'll paint one. It's going to take about 6 Tamiya cans. Or 1 on point can.
1 coat, though.
All right. Is it my turn again?
It is.
All right. Number 3 on my list of top 5 gifts under $100. Vanquish Products Pit Mat.
How did I not put our Pit Matter parts tray?
I don't know, you ding dong. But
The parts
these are
tray is
great.
one of my favorite things.
I've got one right here, and I don't use it all the time. I only use it when I'm building a kit. And that's because I don't want to cut this up, because my other mat is basically a cutting mat that gets used all the time when I'm building stuff with styrene and such.
These
But for
parts trays
$30,
are one of my favorite. And
is it
I
on
think
the
I'm
list though, Josh?
It's not, but I think it's because I'm so self-conscious of being like, I don't want to be like recommending a ton of, because I feel like people think,
You know, it's like people do things because they're just getting paid.
I know. I just
And that's
I'm
just
so I go so far the opposite sometimes that I forget things that are just like flat out great examples of things I should tell people. I
This is a
almost
great
forgot
thing.
I almost forgot to put the new Vanquish Rift axles on the scale news this week.
Well,
What?
what?
Okay, on my
What?
list, number 3 is the Hobby Plus CR24. It's a full RTR little 124 scale vehicle for under $100. It's a gift idea. If someone got it for you, you'd be like, thank you, because it's still a little. I built one of the kit versions.
Oh, thanks.
I built one of the kit versions. Nicole drove it on a stream. There you go. That's enough. But in the end, it's just like a fun. But if you're looking for a gift for someone who's like peripherally into RC, it's a decent enough item that it's for the
or
price.
a child, like a kid, maybe.
Yeah.
If
You know,
knew
SCX24s are great buys, but they're over $100. And if you end up you're like, oh, maybe I'll spend a little bit more, but you're going to spend like 50% more just to get an SCX24. So depending on how serious someone might be into it, CR24s, Hobby Plus. I still had one here. The other one got accidentally thrown away. Remember that story?
Yes,
Whoops.
I do remember that.
Accident. It was in the anyway. But I have the other one here, which is actually one of the 18s, and it honestly they're decent little kits. So
Cool.
that's
All
my
right.
number 3.
All right. My number 4 is the Ridge wallet. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. It's not.
Worth it.
I don't care about that.
Forged carbon fiber is one of my favorite. I have it right here next to me.
It's not the Ridge wallet. I was only joking. Number 4 on my list is the PowerShift RC PST300 servo winch.
That's under $100.
Under $100. It is. Let me tell you right now.
looked for one of those.
$99.99.
Is that currently the price?
Yeah, it's the price right now.
I was gonna put a winch on the list. Great pick.
It's 300 inches of torque, which is no joke for a servo winch. And PowerShift, he makes great stuff. So I would highly recommend that. That is a good buy. Good buy.
Goodbye, sir. I said good day.
I said good day.
My number 4 for under $100, Genzace iMars 3 charger.
Oh.
That thing is it's like under $50. It is a steal of a charger.
Is that this one?
That is that one. Honestly, it's a freaking steal for the price. It's like $40.
Yeah, it's crazy how cheap
Comes
it is.
with a nice squid of pigtail adapters. If you're using like a budget charger at this point, this one is still in that like budget category, but the functionality is fantastic.
And you may not know
Has a
this.
kickstand.
It's got a kickstand.
It has a kickstand.
It's got a kickstand, so you can prop it up.
Mine right here also. It is one that I use.
I always thought it was Genzace, but it's Genzace. Eh? All
Try
right.
and church it up, dirt. Class it up, dirt. Easy.
All right. Good choice. That's a good one. I
It is.
did a review on that one. It's a good budget charger. Very good. All right. What am I doing here? Number 5?
5.
The My Trick RC VS410 light kit.
Oh, nice.
For $80.95, you get the DG1 controller, which is a kick-ass controller.
That's like the Dragon controller,
the
right?
Dragon controller, which I happen to have right here.
That's what I used in my SCX3. Definitely a nice controller.
Lots of high voltage output to get some very bright lights. You also get 2 headlights, 2 tail lights, and 4 rock lights.
What if you need 3 headlights? Is that a problem?
You can add another one if you've got 3 headlights. What are you making what is that car?
Did the Hudson have 3? The one with the steer?
No.
Was it Oldsmobile that steered?
No, it was what was it called? It wasn't the Hudson, was it? It started with an H.
Who made the 3 headlight one where the center one steered with it? It was like a 50s car, right?
Yeah. He made them on his own, and they put him out of business.
Interesting.
Anyway,
Tucker.
That's what it was. It was Tucker. Tucker. Thanks, everybody.
Man, you guys are on it. Man, people are just bam, 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 bam.
I know.
These guys know they're
on it.
Phoenix was first.
Failed.
Bart, Anti-Gravity. John Ming, Swoof, Bill Dares, Randall Hill. Man, Scale Crawler, Fab Shop, all of them just bam, 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 bam. As fast as they could type it. My number 5 for under $100. Team Associated's Factory Team Shocks.
Oh, are those the gold ones?
Yeah, set of 4.
Yeah.
They fit on a lot of scale rigs. They're a little bit larger diameter, but they're a great performing shock. A set of 4 is like $70.
Oh, snap!
It's a great buy. Under $100.
That is a
full
good
set of
deal.
4 shocks, really good quality. Keeps you from having to run desert liquors or anything like that.
Are those dessert lizards?
Yeah, dessert lizards.
Right. I don't like
After
those
dinner
shocks.
lizards.
Post-dinner snack.
I'm not gonna lie that I want to eat the pickle that was in my Bloody Mary, but I'm afraid to on stream.
Just eat the pickle. Who cares?
Eating a pickle on camera is just not a good. It's not a good choice. So the next category, under $200. These are your.
You can
your
go
high...
first on this one.
Ooh, thank you, sir.
You are welcome. This is getting a little bit high value here now. These gifts are a little bit more like they really have to like you and know that you're into RC stuff.
Likely related, either by
or
choice or by blood.
You gave this list to your wife, and because she's
or your mom.
Yeah.
Or
yeah. Just look, I'll buy it. Just give me the money.
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to choose from this one because I feel like there's some that you might steal.
We'll see.
I'm gonna go with this one because it was a special price first.
Okay.
And that is the Axial SMT10 Raw Builders Kit.
Ah, nice.
$130 right now on
it's
Amy.
incredibly cheap. That must mean
they're blowing them out. These things are going to go away.
We're not making this anymore.
Get them while they're in stock because they're going away.
Please buy these. We don't want them.
Right.
They're not good.
You're going to replace a lot of parts.
Buy it, but it's terrible.
We're pricing it where you got to buy this thing, but
you'll feel stupid if you didn't buy it, but you're going to feel more stupid when you build it.
What's your number 1 choice here?
What did I put down? I've got a lot of really good ones in this category. I feel like there are no bad choices here.
I'll be the judge of that.
All right. The first one I'm going to say because I think you probably will say it too. Furatech Teco brushless combo for the SCX24. That gives you everything you need to convert to the brushless motor with the Bluetooth module. You get the gearing. You get the motor adapter for the transmission. That's super cheap at $109.98.
That almost fit into the other category.
I know. It's very good value.
Next one on my list. This is This is an item that I've like kicked around myself, but I understand is absolutely a ridiculous idea for me to purchase. And this is the Sky RC Bluetooth corner scales. Because you and I both have the corner scales, but they have wires. And I'm like, this one's wireless, and I feel like I need it.
Okay, you can buy it, but you have to sell the wired version first. And then in the ad that you do...
I'm just like, I don't know that I want to get it out because it's got all these wires.
All the wires. And have to, like, but you know what, though? And here's how you can sell it.
I would use it so much more.
No. This is what I'm saying. This is how you can sell the wired one. You'll never screw up which one's left, right, front, rear. It's attached.
I'm going to sell it with this handy-dandy Pelican case.
You know what? I might actually buy it just for that Pelican case. And I've already got one. I don't need another one. That's a good one. I like that. I like that you're saying. Like torn, that you're like, man, I don't need it because I already have the thing that will do exactly what it does.
But I want it.
I want it real bad. All right. The next one for me, probably a little bit of an unorthodox choice for me, if I'm honest. Kyosho Mini Z 4x4 Jimny.
How is that in any way unorthodox?
I'm being completely sarcastic. It's just under that $200. It's $199.99. But I don't have the Jimny, and I'm kind of like, you know what? I mean, I have the Jimny in the FMS, the 18th scale one, or 12th scale, or whatever they're calling that one.
12th scale.
12th scale. But I like this one from Kyosho. I always thought it looked really good, and they offer it in so many different colors now: tan, gray, blue, neon green, and I like the Mini Zs. The modded one that I have with a lot of their upgrade parts, the Rubicon, it's great. I got all the brass weights on the wheels. I've got aluminum links. What else?
Shocks,
or brass knuckles.
Lucky.
But yeah, I like the Mini Zs. I always have. And Tech offers a conversion kit, I believe, for those as well. So the possibilities keep getting better with that one.
Yes. Next, this would be the third choice for items under $200. I'm going to go out of my list here a slightly... this one may actually surprise some of you. Hobbywing Fusion. Hobbywing Fusion, under $200. It's both an ESC and a motor.
What? In one?
But wait, there's more. There is
more. It doesn't fit in a lot of stuff.
It doesn't. But if you want like one item, rather than like telling whoever it is who may be buying this, like, I want this ESC, but I want you to get me this motor, but make sure it's this KV, and then... Oof.
That's when you just send a link.
One item, Hobbywing Fusion. Honestly, I like it for the convenience factor. I've had my gripes with a few things, but still a great choice. For certain applications, I can recommend it still. There you go. Hobbywing Fusion.
And a lot of the top comp guys use that motor ESC combo.
We did see those in several of the Scale Nationals and the Rocus Rojo event finalists, because I showed a little like underside look around. That's how you would know, because of my videos.
There were and there were a few guys who were like, "No, you don't look at it. Can't look at it. This don't. I'm not. Don't do that." All right, good choice. But I think I may have one better for you in the motor ESC department.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you doing there? Oh, eating a pickle. It's like, why is he covering the screen? For the money, I think this is a pretty combo. Castle Copperhead with a Slate 2850 kV motor combo. That one's coming in at $179.95.
Ah, that's another great choice.
Yeah. And that's the crawler edition, just in case you were wondering.
For the Slate motor.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. So a really nice combo and really good value. I picked up a Copperhead a little while ago, and I don't remember why, but I haven't put it in anything yet. I've got a couple of projects coming up that I think it might find its way into, but I know that that's a good combo and good value for sure.
I agree.
2850 is right in that
I picked up
nice
two of
kinda
those as soon as they came out.
Yeah, sweet spot too for me.
So,
Perfect,
yep, absolutely.
perfect KV.
Good choice. I like the
Thank you.
Copperhead.
Thank you.
My next one, I'm going to go with this choice on my list, and that is the ProTech 370 TBL servo.
Nice.
Now, that's one of those servos that it's one of the high-end servos that I like. I've had really good luck with it, and especially in 2.2 rigs, which can be oftentimes a really hard place to find strong servos. So it's worked well for me there. Plenty of power. You can put more voltage to it than they say. And that thing will put out crazy good power. So
cool.
Absolutely a servo that I have used. It is a little bit different in dimensions, so sometimes it doesn't clear everything that you put it in. I know I had problems in a 1.9 Wraith with it, and VS410 it can be a little bit tricky, but it still work. So
nice.
I like it.
We're doing really well here at not having the same stuff.
Yeah, it's almost like we prioritize different things.
I like tiny things that don't. No, it's good to have variation and variety. So that's good. It's working out very well so far. Okay, my next one, Axial SCX24 Deadbolt. We did a whole budget build series on those.
Well,
and
here's where the overlap started.
Son of a bitch!
Damn it!
Crap.
The good news is that I have extras.
Well,
extra items chose.
Okay, because you probably knew I was going to choose something.
I honestly, I don't know why I didn't decide to use.
You should have said this
I know
one
why
earlier.
I didn't decide to use that one, but
anyway,
it's because I was going to save it. But
super great value.
It's a great choice.
Tons of upgrades available. We did a whole budget build series on them. You can turn that deadbolt into an offender if you're so inclined. I forgot the other things that I got last week on the mail call. I got the Furatech Lizard Pro or whatever it is, and they sent me one of those Tesla screens that they do too.
Oh,
and
did you?
I thought I might put it on the back, like on the cage here.
Yeah, put more shit in there. I totally agree.
Right? Yeah, why not? Shut up. You guys are so rude. All right.
Can you put it higher? Can you put...
Can I raise the body up more?
A rack to add it even further?
Maybe I should put it on the roof. Sorry, roof. No, if I stick it back there, it's tiny. It doesn't weigh anything. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so then for my under 200, I'm going to go with something that I think everybody needs, but a lot of people are afraid of, and that is some soldering supplies plus a charger. That's all going to fit in there. A charger / soldering bundle deal.
Bundle.
So you're going to get a ProTech Duo charger, one of their simple 2 battery chargers at once. What? Plus the Duratrack 60 watt soldering iron and one of the little helping hands, because you got to have one of those.
Got to have a helping hand.
Yeah, that's this little guy you'll see us use probably almost every time, and you got to have one.
You have to have one of these.
I think I must have used a torch around mine at one time because this is blued way more than a soldering iron ever would.
Mine are all painted because I usually use them to hold.
You can see where
stuff.
Matt and I's priorities continue to change. Mine was around very hot heat sources. Matt's was around a spray can. But
not a spray can,
yes,
airbrush.
Durtrack soldering iron, helping hands, and a charger. Things that every hobbyist needs. Maybe you're just like starting to get into it and you haven't really stepped up to a nicer digital charger and all of those things. So
Good deal.
get in on that and
Good
learn
deal.
how to solder because it's absolutely worth it. It's not as scary as it may seem.
No, it's necessary in this hobby.
It is.
Paul's 1816. You can get a 1/10 scale Christmas tree. I have one. I got it at Michael's.
I have another thing that I forgot from mail call. It's something that I bought months ago off an Instagram ad, and it finally showed up.
Oh,
and I totally
Jesus.
forgot about it.
Circle
it's like
maker.
a gift. And it's in that realm. But just this last thing reminded me of
Is
it.
it that? Is it one of those stupid globes for photography?
No.
It's not that.
I
Wow,
have
you
thought
can
about
take
that before.
circle photos.
Like,
Cool.
look, you can take upside down photos with this.
Oh my god.
I've almost absolutely bought that multiple times, but still.
All right. My last
I-
item, my number 5 item in the top 5 gifts under $200. This is scary good value. If you're looking to get into the Spectrum Smart world, look no further than the DX5C. Not the DX5 Rugged. The DX5C is my preferred radio because it's got the scroll wheel on it, not the stupid touch screen, which I'd rather die than ever have to use again. So this is the DX5C, $149.99.
Good
5-channel
deal.
radio, good deal. Yep, good deal. That's my. I use that one now as my friend radio. I sent the Rugged with
Don't
the
have
Semi.
friends.
Well, I know it never gets used. No, I sent the
There hasn't been
Rugged.
batteries in that.
I converted that one to use LiPo batteries. How many miles can it store? More than 20, I think, Tony. But yeah, I sent the Rugged with the semi truck. It's at EVGA headquarters now.
They are not getting my radio.
Well,
It doesn't really matter
gave
because
him-
my drive shaft ate up a lot of the wires anyway, so I don't think they should ever expect mine to run again.
Hilarious. Yes, the touchscreen is horrendous. So yeah.
Yeah. I did have
okay.
one other item. No, honorable mention. The
Sure.
DR10 associated DR10 kit, $199 right now.
Good price.
So there you go. That is the kit with the body, I believe.
That's a good deal.
So,
If you're looking to get into drag
No
car
prep.
racing,
which is a whole nother thing for us to discuss at another day,
another time, yeah.
another time. But
It's dead,
next, the
guys. It's
category
dead.
that we had was top vehicle choices.
Yeah, we've
Now-
got 5. We did 5.
But within that, there was some stipulations.
Yes.
We had to have a kit.
Mhm.
We had to have an RTR.
Mhm.
We had to have a basher.
Yes.
Then we had 2 wild cards.
Which could be anything.
Yes, anything.
Anything. Anything
I mean-
RC related.
There's that, especially.
Yeah.
So, I went first on the last one. You get to go first on this one, which I feel like is going to be a major handicap.
For you, yes. So kit, my choice, and this is a personal choice because it's one that I don't actually have.
Oh, okay.
The Vanquish VS410 Ultra.
Ooh, slid in.
Yeah, you're like, son of a yes.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
I chose that one because it's the one kit I didn't get. I have the Origin, the Pro, and the Phoenix, but I never
Right.
got around to getting the Ultra because I really love Portals, but I never wanted to get that one. So yeah, that's the one on my list. It's not a cheap kit by any means.
Nope,
It
not.
is $899, which is
Most expensive kit. Agreed.
up there, without a doubt. But it's a heck of a kit, and yeah, I would build you.
I'd build you. Alex says the full range of emotions in less than 5 seconds.
It was so great. It was like, ooh, yeah.
Nicole would say that my range of emotions is about this big.
All right, what's your choice for kit?
I'm gonna save my kit choice then.
Huh?
And I'm going to go with my basher choice.
What the heck? What are you going out of order for?
There's no order. We just said we had to have those things.
Man, son of a bitch. I would have changed my answers then.
I am going to go with... No, you know what? I'm not going to go basher. I'm going to go RTR. I'm going to go RTR.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say the SCX-106. SCX-6, I mean.
Son of a bitch. Okay, well, I have to change my RTR.
SCX and then a 6.
Yeah.
The big guy. It's worth it.
It's so worth it.
This is probably more of a gift for yourself, or if you've been like really nice to your wife for the whole year.
Or
like the whole year.
Or it's for your wife if you don't like her very much.
Yes, or get it for your wife.
Merry Christmas, baby. I know you always jealous of me going out with my trucks.
Drive it right into the Christmas tree on Christmas morning. Just make knock the whole thing over. And be like,
straight into second gear.
Just say sorry, not sorry, and hand her the remote.
You go, baby, we can recreate that video we saw on the Instagram where the truck crawled right up the lady.
Are you saying that they needed a bigger truck in that situation? Or
maybe a larger lady? It is exactly. Josh's Pickle, whoever that is. They changed their username to Josh's Pickle.
Gotta be DK. It has to be DK.
Gotta be DK. 100%. He goes, or you lie about the price. Merry Christmas, baby. This was $200. It looks like a New Bright, right? It's like the giant New Brights that you get that have like the OAO motor.
That's the move right there. Go buy the New Bright at Walmart, 1/6 scale, whatever option it is. Take it out of the box, drive this one in. Christmas gift for yourself.
100%. It's so great. Yes, that is a good choice. That sucks for me because I'll have to find another RTR to choose. So I'm going to go to the rock crawler section and start looking for that.
Pick your next one on the list then while you secretly shop for, in the background.
Yeah, 1 second. Okay. So what did we do? We've done kit and RTR, right? Okay.
You did a kit. I did an RTR.
Okay. All right.
You're shopping. I'm going to catch up on a couple of donations that I missed.
Okay. You do that.
Scale Crawler Fab Shot said pickle eating time. Heavy Fuel said, my list item is SCX6 foams if Josh will fess up where he got his. Crawler Innovations will have those pronto. There's a saying that goes along with it. I can't remember. And CCXRC, thank you. Tony, here's to keeping everything you get your hands on. Yes, I sell nothing. Sell nothing. So, did you find?
I've got an RTR. I've got an RTR.
Okay.
It can be anything as long as it's ready to run, right?
Sure.
Okay. The Lozi Desert Buggy DBXLE 2.0 8S 1/5 RTR 4-wheel drive electric buggy.
I like your
Fox
choice.
livery.
I'm surprised that you put that one underneath the RTR category and not underneath your basher item.
I've already got something there.
Okay. I'll give you that. I'm sure that you picked something of a large scale in that area as well.
Probably. I like some big. But yeah, that one's a pretty sick looking one. I like that one. I would definitely go for that.
I'm going to go right to my basher category. I'm positive that you and I have different basher wants. Let's put it. Mine,
Maybe.
One of the new releases. This is from Arma, and it's actually that new Vendetta.
Oh, interesting choice.
That 1/8 scale on road with the cool kind of aero package in the back.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Hey, you know what? I really like the look of it too, but I put that as like maybe third or fourth choice in the basher department. So
Yeah, that one definitely one of the ones that piques my interest the most right now.
that's an interesting choice. I am interested in that. That's interesting. I would not choose the miniature infraction, whatever they're calling that one.
They're calling it an infraction.
Oh, are they? What do they call it? The infraction junior?
No, they think they just call it an infraction, and it's the 1/8 scale version or something like that.
That doesn't sound right. Stand by.
Okay, I'll wait here. But
Infarction.
I did miss Gunnar Nissen's previous super chat as well. He says, "Let's do a Satisfied Jerky sponsored Tamiya Bruiser build off." It's so many of the things
That's
that
so
I just.
many things.
It's leaf springs. It's a hard body. It's
It's-
old. Like it's all of the things.
It's different width axles. It's all the things that you want in a truck. And it has to be the Tamiya one. It can't be that knockoff garbage.
Oh, the PG 402 916
29 niner.
0881. Like
Is there a niner in there?
yeah, doctors. Like
Yeah, they call it the Infraction V3. And the big one is the V2. I don't know if I like that.
you're welcome.
I also do.
What
I do not like the look of that one at all. That one looks like a toy.
I don't care for the color choices they went with on the mini infraction. Thus, the
No.
reason that I picked the Vendetta.
Yes.
Plus, I like the reuse of a Duratrax name on an
Agreed.
Arma car.
Yeah, that's perfect. Well, we already have the license for it, so
No one's going to remember that car. Does anybody
except
remember the
everybody
Mini
who talked
Giants?
about it. Mini Giant.
Yeah. It's a cool like mini monster truck back in the mid 2000s. The Mini Giant. It's kind of a cool little monster truck. I enjoyed it. I think it was dual motor even.
The Toyota. That's what the Bruiser knockoff is, the Toyota. Because whenever you get all the
That's what-
letters on the sticker sheet, but they're all out
Yeah.
of order.
Right. That's the one that's made with clam juice, right?
The Mott's Toyota. So good. All right. My basher. This gets all the main categories out of the way. Traxxas X-Max.
Oh god. Yeah. That was
Obviously.
the obvious one. I agree. It's like I don't own one, but it's just like
Neither
I've
do
looked
I.
at them so many times and been like, do I need this? I drove Gunners.
It's a lot of fun. I drove Richards, and I was like, yes, this thing is huge and stupid, and I love it.
Gunner brought both of his out when we did the 70-mile-an-hour run for the TRX-6.
Yeah.
And he had both of them. I think both of them were upgraded quite a lot. And they were insanely fun, stupid fast, and absolutely huge. And I just like, I need one of these, but I absolutely don't. I mean,
I don't have any place to put it. I am out of space already with the... I sold my Traxxas UDR.
what?
I did.
You
I had to
kept
make
the
room.
Super Baja Ray
Yes,
and you sold the UDR.
I sold the UDR.
Hmm.
I loved the UDR
what
a
made
lot.
you make that decision of the two?
Well, I have the Mojave.
Jesus, that's right. You have 3 ridiculously large desert trucks.
And the Mojave is so much fun.
So, and the UDR was the one you decided to sell. I'm kind of
Yeah.
surprised. The UDR, I think, looks the best.
It does. It 100% looks the
Scale,
best.
detail, everything like that. Like,
Yep. But I really, driving dynamics wise and just pure silliness, the Mojave just took the cake. It's crazy. It's so much fun.
I mean, I've many times thought about the Mojave. You're not
Not
you're
a bad
not
choice to make.
changing my decision. You know,
Yeah, I'm not.
thought at all.
I'm not helping. West Desert Wheeler, Logan. or Ding Dong, whatever you go by. Gunner's Jerky Company is Satisfied Jerky. It is.
It's spelled a little bit.
Tisfi umlaut D.
Umlaut. But you can get to it with the traditional spelling, Satisfied, as well.
Also works.
So,
Gunnar Nissen, thanks for that.
Yes, top.
That's exactly why the Bruiser. It's everything. It's everything.
Okay, so next, I have not done my kit suggestion.
Oh, you haven't?
I haven't.
All right.
I jumped right to RTR. But for kit, because I knew that this was going to be one of the obvious choices. The obvious choice is, of course, the VS410 Phoenix, but it may not be available for Christmas. So I'm calling an audible. Since the Phoenix is likely going to be available just after Christmas, calling an audible instead and saying
TRX4 Sport
Gatekeeper instead, because of the value, because you can get it for $239 right now.
That's pretty good value.
It really is. $239 for that kit. Now,
how much can I get for the cage for one?
The Elements have their issues in their own way, just like a lot of the vehicles do. But at $239, it's a pretty good deal. The RTR version is only $299, which is like $100 off of regular price right now.
That's a pretty good deal. That must mean similar to the SMT10. This isn't good. We got to get rid of them.
Likely not selling all that well, but take advantage of that on your own. $299 for the RTR version. It's the exact same as the Ecto. It's just got a different
cage,
arguably better looking body on it. But
yeah, that's beauty's in the eye of the beholder on that one. I think I would go Ecto before I went Gatekeeper again. But at that price, toss the cage and put an Ecto body on it if you really want to.
Whatever you want. So.
Yeah. Put a Lloyd on there. I don't care. Do it.
Yes. Next.
We're going into the wild cards, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is it my go?
It is your go.
Okay. My first wild card choice. DJI Mavic 3.
Really?
Yeah, really. I would give it a go again.
I never thought we would have overlapped on a freaking DJI Mavic.
Is that where we overlap? Oh my god.
We went with wildcard stuff.
We both chose that. That's hilarious.
Because I kind of want a new one.
I kind of want one again. I had one briefly.
I've got the Mavic right now. Okay, well, this is my second one, and honestly, it was right on the absolute cusp of me trying to decide, but this makes it an easy second decision, and that is the E-Flight Draco, or Draco, however you want to call it.
Oh yeah, cool.
The bush plane, big plane.
Big plane.
I absolutely am unqualified to fly.
Oh, 100%.
Never stopped me before.
Rules.
So I would absolutely love to buy myself this, and probably even enjoy the fiery crash that would ensue.
Absolutely. That's a good choice. That's a good one. My second wild card, it brings us back to the ground again, only briefly. The Arma Creighton 1/5 EXB.
Yeah.
That's a fun one.
I mean, it's so
I would need another wild card to get all the electronics and stuff to put into it. But
have you seen one of those in person?
No, I haven't.
It's every time. I think that's the problem with large scale, is that when you see them in person, you're like, I have got to own this.
Right, that is the problem.
Like the problem with the Draco. Like I saw that at the hobby shop, and I was just like, I need to own a plane like this size.
Yeah.
Because it's incredible. Ben has owned one since it came out, and he sends us photos of it in our mod chat, just like in the box, still in his living room.
He's never flown it?
No. I don't think he's ever assembled it. The other problem is that it's
too big.
It's an expensive plane to crash.
That's the problem with flight.
I feel like I won't do it.
I every time I look at planes, I'm like, yeah, that looks like super kick-ass fun. But then I'm like, I know me, and I know that in a scenario, no matter how many times I did it in the sim, I would just be like, huh. That would be it.
And that's the difference between you and I. You're like, no matter how many times I did it in the sim, and I'm just like, I don't need a sim. Like, let's do this. And the other reason that I like the Draco is because Mike Patey is like a one of those internet, like if I was going to use the term internet idol, he would be one of mine, because he is an amazing fabricator and a designer and a YouTube, like
he does it all.
Very much appreciate all of the things that he does. He runs a YouTube channel. He designs and builds his items that are far beyond the reach of most people. I couldn't admire him more for the effort that he does. And for that reason, I want to own his miniature plane so that I can destroy it in my own way.
That is a good choice.
To the original that he destroyed by taking off in high winds.
Oh, yeah. Can't believe that. That's crazy.
Let's see. That is all that I had for vehicles.
Dave Zilla put the Creighton. He bought this Creighton 6S EXB and put the 8S power system into it. Oh my god!
What?
That's incredible.
That is, but doesn't Dave Zilla do like the crazy high speed stuff in general? He's got the
like 200
kilometer
something.
iron.
Yeah.
So he's an individual who should own something like that. He needs
to do that.
He's qualified. We would do it as a series on the internet to prove that we are idiots.
Yes. Yeah. Westers Wheeler flew an RC plane for the first time last weekend. $130, ready to fly, turbo timber. I've heard a lot of good things about that one. It's like a beginner plane. Crazy fun, small, and flies super easy at low speed.
Yeah, Ian always comments on our videos here.
Oh yeah,
Ian Turbo
TTTT.
Yeah. We did also discuss a tool category. I'm not sure if you put anything together for that.
No, I didn't. Because I don't remember you saying that this
you said
week.
It. Thank you.
Did I? I said tools ?
Okay. You had a question mark after the entire message that you sent, which had all of the categories we just discussed.
But I didn't prepare that.
Okay. Well, the ones that I'm going to then discuss anyway are the 8-volt Gyro Max that Matt and I both use.
Oh,
that
yeah.
You have to buy it. If you
don't gotta have one of these.
I did link it. It's an Amazon link. You have to.
I got
you have
another
to
battery.
Follow the link only, not because it's an affiliate link, but specifically because it's the one with the clutch, and you need to make sure you get the one with the clutch.
If you don't get the one with the clutch, you've wasted your money.
Get the one that is this one. It's a 2-battery combo. It's a little over $100, but it's worth it. I also linked a Traxxas tooltip set. It's not the same one that I use. It's not the same one that I use. It's only the hex drivers, because this one also has nut drivers. But I linked the 7-piece Traxxas set because it's both the standard 1.5, 2.0, and 2.5, but it's also the
ball end ones.
The ball end versions.
That's what I have.
2.0 and 2.5. So
I've never used them though.
What?
The ball end ones? No.
You've never used them?
No. When do you use those ones?
When you can't hit it straight on. You got to hit it from the side a little bit. I also linked a set of
things I get to hear you say.
Linked a set of digital calipers and a file set that I use. This is super worth having in the shop. It's a file set. It's got some mini files and some mega files, if you would like to call them that. Absolutely worth having.
Gunnar wants to know when the snack category starts. There's some. If you're Canadian, On Point has some great tools as well. Tool set right here. Yeah, these are all nicely machined tools. Yeah. Nice kit. They also make a lot of great paint that I'll have to ship down to US and so people can use it. I think Moose Jaw wants some colors.
Yes, he does. Light yellow.
Light yellow, yeah. That's right.
I have achieved that same with regular yellow just by painting from further away. And for less time.
So good.
So yes, that was our 2021
yeah.
Christmas. There's an extra T in there.
The extra T is for extra T-shirts.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm going to discuss that at a later date because hopefully they're later.
Are you talking about the shirts that your wife is designing for you?
I'm very excited. But
when is your Teespring store starting? Are you doing Teespring?
No, ourself.
Oh, you're dumb. You're so dumb.
I know, but
you don't have any time.
It's so much better in different ways. Like, anyway, we'll see. I'm very excited though, especially for this first one.
If it has anything to do with me, you'll be hearing from my lawyers.
Let me tell you, it doesn't have anything to do with you specifically. It has some. I'm not going to say anything about it.
Show me later.
It's fantastic. Fantastic.
I can't wait to wear one.
So, yes, that was our 2021 list of items people should buy.
It actually reminds me that I need to get off my butt and do the best scale builds of 2021.
You do need to.
I got to get on that. There were some good ones this year.
It was a good year for plenty of things.
It seemed like, I mean, we're still not done. There's still more time in this year still, but I do feel like this was a pretty big year for tiny trucks.
Yeah, I mean, granted, it was still a weird year. Just
yes,
you know,
yeah, for all the other stuff,
for all the rest of the reasons that we still don't know if we can say on the internet. Like,
I wonder if I can even say Omicron. I'm sure I can.
Right. Well, I can't pronounce it, so you probably are fine.
It's like a Autobot. It's
right.
Like Transformer.
Exactly. Someone was saying that the links weren't clickable on my site. I'm fixing that right now. Sorry.
Womp, 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 womp.
But yeah, it's the parts that came out this year that were, I mean, the Scale News was busy almost every single week.
Yeah, you claimed that there were a few slow weeks, but you always managed to find something that came out.
That's mainly for my ability to, what was that called? Vamp? Is that the word?
What is the word?
Vamp? Is that not the word?
I don't know. Are you using some kind of lingo?
Let me see. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't. The actual definition of it is to repeat a short, simple introductory passage, usually repeated several times until otherwise instructed. But, definitely not the word that I was, not the meaning that I was trying to go with, but
cool.
Repeating the same thing over and over.
Definitely, somebody mentioned here the year of more scale-looking rigs. That's for sure. With the Element Night Runner.
Yeah,
that was probably one of the more. I almost thought there was a giant dent in this side, but it's a Night Customs logo. I was like, oh no! But yeah, like trucks like this, pretty great year for tiny trucks. I will definitely say that. And the not just from the manufacturers, but also from all the people doing all the extra stuff, like all the scale bits and pieces to really amplify the look of these trucks, like Night Customs, scale built for the dashboard, like just all kinds of really great stuff that came out this year. Like so many things that I haven't even gotten to.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Just it was a busy year. It was honestly a year of there was disruptions for supply, but
yes,
people got through it in its own way. One of the comments that I just saw below here, it says SCX24s blew up. They absolutely did. There was a ton of I'm not just saying that because Matt and I decided to finally do something with them, but they were super popular.
Yeah.
The Scaly Awards ? Someone says. Matt and I had discussed with the moderator group. The moderators are going to take that project over for the most part. They're going to pull categories, the whole thing, and then basically that gives us the ability to be as surprised as everybody else.
Yeah.
So we're going to make that happen, but to the thanks of a lot of our moderators on my side, I know that's Ben, Skipcrawler Fab Shop, Alex,
Moosejaw,
cool, Alex Kelly, Moosejaw, Jesse
Travis.
Schultz, Phoenix RC Crawler. I think you're technically a mod, but I'm not thanking you.
Technically a mod.
Technically,
I've done work.
You have done, I suppose. So, yes.
And the same on my side. Vidjo, Alex, Dana, Travis, Moosejaw. It's all the same. It's all the same people, basically.
Yeah. There.
Moosejaw just said right now he'll be emailing us guys what they have so far.
Nice.
Great.
So, yeah, that's going to be fun. But
yeah.
So that'll be fun to have. Hopefully, I don't know what the end of the year is going to look like for me as far as anything else goes with, honestly, the price of travel right now. I think that Nicole is probably going to spend Christmas back with the family, but I don't know that I'm going to. So,
oh, great. Well, I'm not going anywhere at Christmas, so we'll be doing shows straight through until the new year.
Exactly. And then, we've got Scale Nationals that I'm going to peer pressure Matt into doing all 3 classes. So we've got that going where we're definitely going to have to hustle because that's going to be here before we know it.
So 4 more shows before the new year.
Huh. What do you know?
So
this is technically the first Wednesday of the. This is technically the first Wednesday of the month, which is normally when we have
Joe
Moosejaw on, but we've never actually done that, so it's always been the following.
I always thought it was the 3rd week.
Yeah, it was supposed to be the first, and it's never. And then we're always like, "Oh yeah, we forgot to have."
Oh, we forgot to do that.
We'll have to have Moosejaw on again.
Yeah, Moosejaw will be back before the end of this year. Yeah, so I got to do my top scale builds, and then maybe I should do like, I can't remember if I do like a video where I talk about the best trucks of the year. I don't think I do.
I don't think you do either.
No, that's not really my bag.
Did I say Jesse Schultz? Did I forget Jesse?
No, I did have forgotten him.
I did say Jesse. Monster Jam baby, Jesse Schultz, moderator.
Monster Jam
baby. Jesse's just the person you imagine was born at a Monster Jam.
Yeah,
that's
Wes also. Vidjo says that he thought it was the 3rd week as well. I don't think it's the 1st week. I think
it's supposed to be the first week. I'm pretty sure I came up with that rule and then never followed it.
Oh, brother. Is there a Class 0 at the Scale Nationals?
I mean, not for people who actually compete, I don't think.
Okay. So I don't have to worry about that. See, the thing is, my Pelican
You're
case,
driving anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm not flying. Who cares?
Bring it all. Doesn't matter.
Bring everything. Bring my tracks. Bring my half track.
DK wants to help with the scalies. I think that mods should make their own like mod chat separate of us, so they can both talk crap and have a mod chat.
Agreed. Well, I don't know. Is that a good place to end it for tonight? We got through our entire list. We talked about everything. We did mail call.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, it was a very productive show.
A very productive show. This was probably our most productive show ever.
I think that's safe to agree.
It's possible to say that that's actually true.
The mods are saying, "Oh, we already have that." I'm like, oh, well, that's
good. Yeah, Wes just said we have one.
Okay. That wasn't approved.
That's so funny. Yeah. I don't remember agreeing to that.
Yeah.
I so want to show this truck off, but I can't show it off yet.
What? Oh, the one truck. Yeah. You could. But I have to go get the one thing that I forgot in mail call. The thing that I bought on an Instagram ad.
Yeah, go get it real quick.
Okay.
And I'll tell everybody that I do have a review of the Spectrum 2-in-1s coming. Probably tomorrow, actually. They do come in two different varieties, 1400 and 2300. I have them both. But there's some positives and some perceived negatives that I think are sort of important to mention. So we'll be going through that tomorrow. So watch out for that.
I agree. What'd you say?
I'm just saying that I have a review of the Spectrum 2-in-1s coming tomorrow.
Oh, nice. Okay. I have here an Instagram ad called the Omnifixo. And if the name wasn't indication enough, which it definitely isn't, it is called The Maker's Third Hand. So,
because all the other third hands weren't made by people who used them.
Not for real makers.
Obviously.
This here is a board that has these little magnetic pucks, or whatever you want to call it. And on those pucks are pieces that can be pulled off that have a ball at the bottom.
Oh, boy.
And they can drop in there. And then they're like spring-loaded little clamps so that you can...
Okay.
Clamp.
Before we go too far.
Yeah.
I wish... does the table... or does the platform mount to anything?
Only by gravity.
Okay. So, how many hands do you have to use to remove one of those things?
What do you mean?
You have to hold down the platform and use another hand to pull off the thing.
I think that you could use a hand in a way that would allow you to...
Oh, wow. What a high quality piece of equipment you got there.
It's magnetic. I think, like... Well, see, it can pull it off.
That thing is stupid.
It's not stupid. I do not remember what I paid for it. It was a long time ago. I totally forgot about it. I don't remember.
Josh uses his third hand to hold his pickle. DK's back. He changed his name back to DK.
I did notice that what I did find slightly interesting about this product after the fact, well, the board that all of these things mount to does have some, it has a ruler lasered onto it. So you can tell the length of things. Handy to have, like being able to know the length of items, almost any item. But it does say that it is stainless, which I have to disagree with because
it's already rusty. If it's stainless, magnets wouldn't work.
Like, I know that you can, like, there's some stainless that will, but I'm pretty positive that this is not that stainless.
Maybe they just meant in like a coating, like it won't stain.
Like maybe these parts are stainless, like that I would agree with, but they lasered it right onto the other part.
Okay. Well,
Omnifixo. A great name.
So, is it Japanese?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, cool. Fistful of Throttle, thanks very much. Any chance of a video on the Forerunner? I'm building one and I would like to see how yours turned out. I may have covered the Forerunner in... Yeah, that was the orange one that I just showed you.
You show what?
With the wheels on it. It's a Forerunner.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Okay. I think I did a What's on the Bench about that one, if I'm not mistaken. But I owe everybody a What's on the Bench anyway. So
yeah, you need to do more of those anyway. Those are good series.
I like those videos. They're fun. Plus, it gives me a chance to actually work on a project.
Yeah.
I think that has potential, that thing, but I would like the platform to be a bit bigger.
Would you?
Yeah.
I don't know that it needs to be much bigger.
Well, what are you going to use it for?
Soldering.
Okay, if it's for soldering, that's probably enough.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could technically use it for holding gluable things together as well. Sure.
Yeah.
You know, these things are omnidirectional almost. You know.
Okay.
Clamp most angles. You know. Yes, I know some forms of stainless are magnetic. I don't think that this is the case.
Yeah,
I think
that's just steel.
Sustainable steel. I think that's what they meant to put.
They meant to put that on there. Stained. It's permanently stained. Wes said
stained black.
live What's on the Benches are a blast. Do you guys prefer the live What's on the Bench or What's on the Bench?
I think that the edited versions are great videos. I like the work. I think that they could be companion videos almost. You could almost do it after you published it, being like, you want some extra details on the items that I covered?
That's a good idea. I like that. All right. Consider that considered.
Highly considered. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right.
Look at how stowable that is. It's so low profile.
You could almost put that in your Ridge wallet. Speaking of Ridge wallets. Don't everybody freak out, but tomorrow during the Spectrum video, there is a little section at the end about that light thing that I had in the background there. Remember?
The triangle? You took it down already?
I took it down because I was doing a video, and I'm using it in the other room. I used it last night because it really lights up your face.
It's your new ring light?
Yeah.
That way you have diamond-shaped reflections in your eyes rather than...
Yeah. But don't be offended. There is the paid sponsorship.
Paid. Yeah.
Whatever it is. We have to start using it now because they changed the language. It's like
it's a good thing that I got ahead of that, right?
Yeah, it's like it says if you accepted anything of value,
right,
you have to start using that disclaimer,
which I'm fine with. I have no problem.
I'm fine with that too, because I'm still honest. If it sucks, it sucks.
Yeah, sure. Like, they paid me to tell you guys this. Can you believe that?
This Ridge wallet sucks.
I still stand behind that placement, and I much appreciate it. I make no apologies. So yes, the live on air sign, I do still have that. It is literally right there right now, and I would like to get that hung back up.
I don't think you've ever even lit up the mat signal.
I absolutely have, but you put it on a battery, and that only lasts so long.
Right.
But I even got
weren't you gonna put? Yeah, you're gonna put a different light in there.
One that was actually bright enough, but it still lives on the shelf.
Yeah.
With my favorite dumpster. So yes.
All right.
Anyway,
let's end this show.
That is the end.
Yep. We appreciate you all very much. It's been a blast. Again, it's nice to have Josh back in the studio with me.
Yes, I'm glad to be back. And I'll be back next week for 2 weeks in a row. What? A couple of other...
third week?
Right? most likely on time, every time, or else,
right.
or else it's late.
He's
Thanks.
100% of the time on time, 60% of the time.
Dale C, thank you, sir. Made a trailer with an old SCX2 chassis for the SCX6. I volunteered to go get the mail, put it in the trailer, and drive it back to the 1/8
Nice.
driveway.
Love it.
Gunnar Nissen, you didn't read my other super chat. Damn it. Which is where he said, I went back and read that, which is when they said that let's do the Satisfied Jerky build off. And then Gunnar, Scale Crawler Fab Shop, said, Gunnar, I think that's a no. Because
it's a hard
of
no.
all of the reasons. And Gordon, cool. Thank you, sir. I bought the SMT Monster Truck kit to build a 4-wheel steer monster truck. Thank you. It's a good buy.
Hey, good on you. We're
Good
clearing
price.
them out. Get them out of here. Buy 2 of them.
Get them. Buy them while they're still
Buy
in
them
stock.
while they're available.
Yeah. That's the wording. That's the
It's like
wording I was
that.
looking-
It's like that Simpsons episode where they're doing that the like superstar microphone thing, where it's like we're on a great big convoy, and it's like the worst. It's the worst on TV thing ever. And at the end of the ad, they're like, "Hurry, supplies are limited." So like Homer's like, "Holy crap, he picks up phone. He's like, "You got any more of those microphones?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, a couple." And it like pulls out to like thousands of these stupid things. I can imagine this was like the SMD10.
Hurry, there's only several
only-
left.
Only several thousand remaining.
Oh yeah, I didn't put that on the list. I should have put that under $100 list because I found that I put that in the scale news yesterday. The freaking straight axle conversion kit is $99.
Oh yeah, that is a deal. It's a
that
steal, actually.
Why did neither of us put that in there? I'm gonna go back and edit my list because I can do that since I put it on my website. Matt, $99 for the straight axle kit.
I just put
or
it in the
$180
description.
normally. Obviously, that's another thing that is not selling fantastic.
Which is crazy because
No, it's not.
What?
There's not that many like builders. Like the people who follow this show, a good percentage of them probably fall into that.
yeah,
But a large percent of them probably don't. Like they're like, I'm not gonna buy axles and then buy something.
it's already
and-
got axles on it.
Yeah. So
These are better than portals.
yeah, they got gears.
You got lots more gears in them. Oh, that will come up tomorrow in the Spectrum review.
Looking forward to seeing it published, not to
Yes.
necessarily watching it. But
Okay.
hit the
Thank
like
you
button on your way out.
to Aussie RC Queen, 850 Crawlers, Old Time RC, Scale Crawler Fab Shop, Aussie RC Queen, Scale Crawler Fab Shop, Blind Guy RC, Jimmy Two Horses, West Desert Wheeler, Scale Crawler Fab Shop, Gunnar Nissen, Robinson Daybeck, Ken Venturino, Fistful of Throttle, RC Patina Guy, Gunnar Nissen, Fistful of Throttle. Thank you, guys.
Thank you to Scale Crawler Fab Shop, Ben, Jeremiah Salberg, Scott Otto, Hellbilly, cool name,
Cool name.
Timothy Huntsyker, Blind Guy RC, Jay Burris, Jimmy Two Horses, Dale C, Team Garage Hack Concepts, Brian Sherwood, Scott O'Blander, Gunnar Nissen, Heavy Fuel, CCX RC, Gordon
Tony.
Cool, and again, Jeremiah Salberg. Thank you. I'll be getting the straight axle conversion kit for my ABS 410 chassis kit. It's a good pairing. I've used it before.
Yes. 02 Garage just snuck one in there. Thanks very much. So is that why we
And
haven't seen
snuck one in there, too.
straight VP axle option for the SCX-10.3 yet? Is that why? Why aren't
What's
you
that?
doing a straight axle for the a VP axle for the SCX-10.3?
It's been one of those things. Like, yeah, like they add it there. I mean,
You've got a
I'm just
lot
trying
of
to catch up.
stuff in the go. You need more
Yes.
machines, Josh.
I know, right? Got one coming. Got another one coming.
All right.
Big day coming in 6 days.
Noise.
Noise. I appreciate you all. I'm glad to be back. Matt, thank
Yeah.
you for also joining me. This is episode 90. That is pretty good.
Damn.
You're going to have to come up with a new thumbnail in like 14 weeks.
I got some time.
Start thinking of it now.
I'll start thinking about it right now. Thanks,
Season
everybody.
3.
Season 3. That's so crazy.
Appreciate it
People
as well.
watch this
Thanks,
show.
everybody. We'll see you next Wednesday.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Are you doing something on Friday?
Yeah, I've got the Origin Black kit to finally build.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
That is for Jimmy Two Horses. Jimothy.
Oh, sweet.
If we're
Jimothy.
being formal.
All right.
Again.
Catch you guys later. Take care.
Later. Bye.
Love you. Bye.